This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Leo for the end of May 2021. As usual, I will start with the past and then I will talk about the situations you're in at present and then I will talk about the future. Now, this is a general reading, so please only take what you feel resonates with you. These cards can also be interpreted from both sides. And please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Okay, so I start with the past. So this is going to be a heavy reading. I'm already telling you. There is a third party in here. This is the energy in the past. You were with someone who was, I think that there was a very strong connection. There was heavy attraction, I think, because it lays next to the devil. I think things maybe were even obsessive, or you were really into each other. Somehow maybe you were really very much together when you were together. But still there are other people in this relationship. In the past, maybe an ex was still in there, and the ex maybe kept getting the person you were with going back to their exes, or there was something why the devil was here. So maybe there was some manipulation going on from an ex, I believe it is, or from somebody else, not from the two of you. And it has like been in the background, this third person. And that is, I don't say it is the devil, but it is a third person who is in between and who has really tried to come in between and to just disturb this relationship. It lays next to the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So I think that that the person you were with had other options, there were other people around them, and maybe they felt like they needed to get the attention from them, or they felt maybe that they needed attention, or they needed to otherwise they would feel restricted. I think that is maybe the idea, that they feel restricted if they would have committed to a relationship. I can see you are in a separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. And I think you are at present, you are in this separation. Or if not, I think it is coming very soon, because I can see that throughout this reading you can't seem to get back to just being happy like this with the Two of Cups. So I think you were really both very happy with each other. You have the Two of Cups, you have the Lovers twice. In one card it's two people, in another card it's three people. But this is like a strong connection. You also have past life relationship. And it looked like for a while that after the troubles that you had with an ex, so it can be their ex, it can be your ex, but you found each other again and again. I think this has been on and off, or you have seen each other more often. And I think there was this strong connection that you couldn't stay away from each other. And I think the person has decided to really come and just really be determined to be with you. They were determined to be with you. They really wanted to be with you. So that energy of that third party is something that is in the way. They are like, it's like there are two sides. I mean, if you look at these cards, in the devil there are two people, two sides, you can also see that. And the Lovers has two people, has two sides. The Two of Wands is about making decisions. And I think, you have this Seven of Wands. It's like you also wondered what they were doing there with this third person. And I think they needed they felt like they needed to defend themselves. Maybe they felt like they needed to do more and more work to convince you that there was nothing. I also see that there is work. There is work for you. You are working on something. Maybe you're studying for something and you keep working on that. And if you do that, then that's going to be successful. But I see that there's also something that I think that this devil is in the way, or the feeling that there is this third person, or that you can't get to the person that you love. Now you have the Page of Wands, and so I think that when you tried to be really happy together, when you got together again, you really loved each other and you believed something is growing and it is going well. But then suddenly I think something unexpected happened, because it goes towards the Two of Wands and then again to the Seven of Cups. So I believe that there is this, the person you were with maybe is in a project or something that they're doing work-wise. I think suddenly another person came in. And you feel like, no, that's not happening again. It is maybe somebody from a study, something that they successful finished. And that it is like that third, it's three people again in this card, so that's why I'm saying it. I think it is also this third party energy again. And it lays next to the Queen of Cups reversed, so it means like, it's probably not going to work out at present, because you just, I don't think that you trust it. I don't think you want to give yourself to this person anymore. So I think you are finally, I think it happened several times. So several times there was a third person in there, maybe each time the same ex, that can be. And each time you come together and everything seems right, but then they feel like they have to defend themselves. They don't want to do that, and then something else comes on their path, and you're not sure if this is like the same thing. Is there really what's going on there? What are they drinking together? Are they partying together? Or is this just work? Something that you need to do? Something that they need to do for their work to be successful. But then there seems to be always a third person around. At present, you have the Two of Wands. So I think that you are looking at their choices, but also at your own choices. If you want to move on with this. And one of these wands is going to the Devil, and I think it's like you also have choices to make, and because it lays next to the Seven of Cups, and I think that you feel very much that it is a strong connection. You do feel this. You feel this past life relationship. You have known each other before. So that's why it is so hard to let them go. You feel like you can't let them go, but you also feel like it can't be good if it is connected, if this is like restricting you or chaining you into the love that you have for someone, and there is a third person in there, if you know what I mean. And the other wand, it is just like looking at your own options. What can you do? And it's also maybe a warning to say, okay, watch out what you're looking at. Don't have the devil decide to make some wrong choices now just because they made some wrong choices. And so then it's like it becomes a negative circle. So you also feel this. So you feel like the Seven of Cups, they have their options, and it is like you feel like they keep their options open. Each time again something else comes in, and you wonder why that is. Why a new person each time, why they let them in. I mean, they have to defend themselves, so you expected them to understand it by now, but they seem to go away and make other choices each time again. And I can see that throughout the reading. So that's going to keep happening until they feel that I think it is about that they feel that they can really commit. I think this is a person who can't commit. And so they keep making their decisions. It's also because they are afraid of this commitment. Maybe also because they are hurt by an ex in the past. It looks like they are afraid of it because you have the Eight of Swords next to it. And it's like they are afraid of, with the Lovers, they are afraid that they will be stuck forever with the same person, with you. I think that they feel this strong connection, um, strong energy, they feel this past life relationship. They feel that this strong attraction, they feel like this is something really special, and they find it very hard to disconnect from you. But in the same time, I think it is some kind of self-sabotage. They are trying to get away from this feeling that you are the only person in their lives. So remember, this can also be the other way around. But I think that for now, we keep it like that's the other person doing that. I think you have been working on something, maybe you have been studying something, you have been learning something new, and you're quite proud of it, I think. You really worked hard. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. So I think that's also saying, yeah, you keep working on this, and you will see where it is going. I think you as long as you're not going to be distracted doing things that are going to maybe take the pain away, so by making wrong choices because the devil is on the background, or that you're going to be so hurt that you can't really work on this. For very few of you, you feel like you have to always juggle money. Maybe you need more than one job to pay for this thing that you want to do. Maybe you're considering even if you want to do this because maybe it's too much work to get the money together. That can also be. But I think that if you work on this, I think, there is maybe competition, but I think that you are going to be successful in it. But you have to also let go of certain things. Also let go of some fears, I think. Now, I think the best thing to do is letting go of this person, even if you come back together again in the future, if that will be the case. If this is maybe like a twin flame type of relationship where you go and leave and then you learn things and then you come back again. It lays next to the World card though, so it seems like this phase is finished. This chapter is finished. There is an ending, so that's that separation. And I think that's the best thing to do right now, because you need to move on with your life. And if they want to party with other people, you also have the Lovers here. And that's in the future. They still don't know. They are still not sure if they're going to make a decision for you. If you are this, if they can commit to you. They're still like hurt again with the third person. So I think you're doing well of letting this go. And really choose for yourself to work on, because I can see that with this thing that you're doing, there is like a whole new world out there for you. Something that you can use, everything you have learned, you can use in a new situation. And it will come on your path in the future. So at present, you are like, I think if you haven't now, this is really like the ending of a cycle and a new beginning. And it's also like a spiritual learning, something that you now master, and you suddenly see it, what it all is about, what this is about. And I think that both of you need to maybe first work on yourself before you can move on into any relationship, I think. Because I can see, so in the near future, there is too much fear about this relationship. Too much fear about all these. There is no trust. There is no trust. You want to be together. You want to also maybe bring two sides of yourself together. Here, there, as I said before, maybe you want to, maybe they want to as well bring everything they want to do, everything that they, who they want to be with, or maybe friends or exes, and they want to have it all, but they recognize this connection. And so they are really going to be very nervous, maybe even depressed about this. I think this is a state where they really need to they need to come to this to really realize what this relationship is with you, what they feel for you, and what is their fears. They also need to work on this fear. They need to work on why do they need these options, why do they need to make the wrong decisions, why can't they just decide for you if they feel this strong connection with you. And I do believe that they do feel this. They do feel that you are the person they really want to be with, because they feel that this is like, maybe like a heaven's connection, a very strong connection. And so, and they have this attraction, and they have, with you, I think they feel that they have everything they want. So it is, it's a decision for other people. They make other choices because they are afraid. They are afraid that this is going to, they are going to lose themselves, I think. That's what they are afraid of. They're going to lose themselves. They're going to be chained, like from the devil. They feel like they're going to be changed, or that they are that there is going to be hurt, that there is going to be a third party, maybe that they have experience with in the past. They feel like they can't do what they want to do. And so, you have the Two of Pentacles. And so that is like, so what do we do now? What do we do? What is this? And I think that it is going to be harder and harder for them to just balance things out, to maybe also just to keep doing this, to keep making these other choices. They see, there is the Death card. You have the Death card, and again the Three of Swords and the Lovers. So you have all the cards that say they are not going to give it up, even if they do see it. So they will always have someone else ready to go to as soon as soon as you don't give the attention, or as soon as there is something why it's over between the two of you. They have still another one. You know, you have two boats, one is further away, one is closer by. And they pick the one that is closer by. And so they didn't learn their lessons, they need to learn more lessons. And it is really, I feel that it is really a shame, because I think that there is a lot of love in here, there is a lot of attraction, there is a lot of positive thinking about each other. But there are all these struggles on the way. And yes, so you do have the death card. So this is like, yeah, that was the end. This is the end. It needed to end. This relationship needed to end. So I think that there is maybe something better out there for you with this change. Something else comes on your path, because you need to end this, because I think that maybe you keep being hurt by this. You keep being hurt. You also have this card. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And you know what? They need to do that. They need to feel this. They need this relationship to be over, to be final, to be like there is no way back. There's no way back. And then they are going to look at it. They are going to be so hurt. They are going to be so hurt by their own actions. They are going to look at, who do I want? What have I been thinking? And yeah, what is this? Why is this? Why do I do this all the time? Why do I keep having this ship there, just to replace yeah, the other ship as soon as it just goes away for a while? Or yeah, so they are looking at like their own behavior, and that can only be if it is really dead, if it is really finished, if it is really over, because they have to look at their own shadow side, their own pain, their own yeah, they have to see what this devil means to them, what it means. And there's nothing you can do, so you can only work on yourself and move on with like working on what you were doing, and don't restrict yourself by making the wrong choices. Just keep yourself going, work on, and yeah, and then you will see. I think so. This is going to be a long process. This person maybe stays in your life, but is not sure that you still want them after this, because I can see that there is, so you have this again, so you have the Three of Swords, and so there are 3 swords in this heart. So I think that they are going to be really very hurt by this. So this is like, so we have 2 times the Three of Swords. So this is each time. So it's the beginning with a third person and the end with a third person of this reading. Now I think the end is more about the hurt, and yeah, taking the hurt to pieces and look at it, each bit of it, and looking at what this relationship is, and what you needed to learn from this, and what they needed to learn from this. Okay, well Leo, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.